Correspondent Peter Barnes reports for us live from Washington. Peter.
Well, hey, John, a lot of this could be triggered by gridlock, believe it or not. Some economists now saying that the Federal Reserve may have to ride to the rescue of the fragile economy once again because of the failure of the Super Committee. Some economists now worry that Congress and the White House will not be able to agree on extending a number of provisions that expire at the end of this year that might help the recovery. There's $100 billion or so in payroll tax cuts for workers, $60 billion in unemployment benefits, $50 billion in accelerated write-offs for companies that purchase equipment, and that totals more than $200 billion, more than 1% of GDP. Now, without those, one former Fed economist thinks that it means more stimulus from the Fed in the form of another round of purchases of long-term bonds to help push down long-term interest rates on mortgages in particular to help the housing market, and it could be big.
But my guess is if by January they haven't extended this or taken some other comparable action, the Fed will almost certainly move. If the payroll tax cut's not extended and nothing else is done, then I think you're thinking of more than $1 trillion, as much as $2 trillion.
But Republicans say they are interested in negotiating with the White House on extending the payroll tax cuts and some of these other measures, but some Republicans want offsets in the budget to do this. They don't want this to add to the deficits. John?
It's always where does the money come from? That's the big question mark in Washington right now. Peter, thanks very much.
Okay.
It's certainly not coming from Wall Street. We're keeping this, there it is, that bug, just showing you where Wall Street is trending today, down nearly 200 points.